to prepare the way, there is a price to pay. 4th of December, Saturday of the first week of Advent reflection. My dear friends, Advent is a time of preparation. How the Lord prepares people in exile. They were prepared. They were, as the plate is being washed before serving, they were made empty in the wilderness. So pain, punishment is going to be a teacher. The pain, punishment is going to be a strength, a food in their lives. That's how the word says, though the Lord give you bread of adversity and the water of affliction. See, normally a food or drink will sustain you, empower you, strengthens you. So this bread is going to be affliction and water of adversity. So that's how the Lord is going to teach us. So it will make you grow. The food will, as the food helps you to grow, this pain, affliction, trauma will definitely help you to grow. You have to own it, my dear friends. So to level the ground, you have to backhoe it. It causes pain. There is no other way. That's exactly why the Lord is saying, yet your teacher will not hide himself anymore, but your eyes shall see your teacher. Now this is the real agony, real struggle, when you don't know that you are being formed. If you know that you are being formed, formation, if you know that, of course then it's a kind of a consolation. So in pain, there is a time where you don't know that you are being formed. The presence of God is completely absent from your senses. So you're stuck. I mean, that's terrible trauma. That's where exactly Lord said, Adonai Elohim Elohim lama sabachthani. My Lord, why have you forsaken me? So in Psalms we find this, how the plight of that person when you miss the presence of God in his life, you're completely lost. But then there speaks of a moment they have to go through pain, food of adversity, water of affliction, yet the teacher is going to be present. So this will form them, my dear friends. This is exactly what should happen in our lives. The gospel we find how Jesus called them to them. And he called to himself, he's called to him his 12 disciples and gave them authority over unclean spirits to cast them out and heal every disease and every affliction. These 12 Jesus sent out instructing them. So it's a empowerment and empowering and sending. So this should happen in our lives. In exile, my dear friends, in pain, you are being formed. The Lord is going to be with you. So that day, that joy and pain will intermingle. The people shall dwell in Zion in Jerusalem. You shall weep no more. He will surely be gracious to you at the sound of your city. As soon as he hears it, he answers you. There will be a time of answering, my dear friends. Your ears shall hear words being behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. When you turn to the right or when you turn to the left, he will given and he will, to the left. You will get the direction. And this is the way, and your ears will hear. Turn to right or left. You will have the direction. So in that formation, you will come to a point, you have been directed. And of course, there is pain, trauma, cross, you cannot bypass it. You have to go through them. But then that's going to be strength in your life. That's going to be food and drink in your life. The Lord is saying, and on the very lofty mountain and every high hill, there will be brooks running with water. The day of great sun slaughter when the towers fall. Moreover, the light of the moon will be as the light of the sun, The light of the sun will be sevenfold as the light of 7 days. My dear friends, so there will be, so the glory is waiting. Glory is waiting. You're being called to go through the pain. Prepare yourself with pain for the glory. So that's exactly what the Lord is saying. He saw people like a flock without a shepherd. They are simply lost. So the moment you lose this, my dear friends, this food, this drink, this direction, this formation, you are just lost. Your life will be very vulnerable. That's what he's saying. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion for them because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. So if you are, of course it's painful. Word is like a double-edged sword. You're being curtailed, controlled, governed, ruled, crushed, broken, cut open. You're being tested with the word. But then it's clear formation. It's strength in your life. So if you don't have that, you're just like sheep without shepherd. I mean, sheep without shepherd means the sheep will lose everything in their lives. Shepherd and sheep are connected with the word. That's how the Lord is going to lead us. Then he said to his disciples, the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Therefore pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into his harvest. So Jesus wants people like sickles. Their words should be like swords, because it is important that you reap the harvest. That's why he called them to himself and empower them. Empower means it's not a privilege, no. So to empower, they have to go through pain. How the Lord saved the world with cross, there's no other way. God came to the world and born as a child. So in that incarnation, the parents of Jesus, Mother Mary and Joseph, they have to go through terrible agony, isn't it? It's all formation. That's how the Lord is going to wash the plate before he serves you. And that pain is going to be strength. My dear friends, so we need people who harvest. We need workers who harvest. Not cuddle the harvest, no. To harvest. You grab the corn and you cut with the sickle and give it to the Lord. For that you need formation. So there is no other way other than going through mill. There are broad ways, highways. You can, the devil will beckon you to enter through the broad way, broad gate, but the narrow path is different. My dear friends, so it's a time the Lord invites us and assures us He's going to be with us when He teaches us. Teaching is going to be difficult all the time. Teaching requires you to have the yoke in your shoulder. As the worker puts the yoke on the oxen, you have to bear that yoke, and you are being controlled by the word. Seemingly you lose freedom. You don't like it because the world will enjoy like anything. Your enjoyment is being controlled. But then remember, that's going to be the food. That's going to be the water. Your journey long. Your journey in this path. So Lord is inviting you in this time of preparation. It's joyful preparation because the Lord is, when you're formed, when adversity, when trauma, when you go through, you believe that He is going to be with you in that agony. Remember, He's going to strengthen you, empower you, so that He can send you. Finally, the word of God says, heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse the lepers, cast out demons. You receive without paying, give without pay. So it's an invitation for you because the Lord is sending you after preparing you. Think about it. Have a nice day. May God bless you.